What is good, YouTube? I am here with another special video, and this time about Kora Prime reaching the damage cap. In case you're a new player and you don't know what damage cap is the highest damage you can reach in the game, which is 2,147,483,648. Oh my god. Alright, so the reason we're doing this, because it is week 4 rotation for Lex Magister, Bolter, Bronco, Ceramic, and we're very interested on the Magister and the Ceramic as they are currently the meta of statistics, because the Incarnon damage applies to the statistic of Kora. Alright, now what to pick, Magister or Ceramic, that's what we're gonna answer today. But before that, let me take you for the speedrun for the damage cake, baby. Let's go.
Come and set me free. Come and set me free. Come and set me free, 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 free. Come and set me free. Give me all I need.
And welcome back. First thing first, the footage you saw was Magister without Riven. Now Magister and Ceramic, both of them can damage cap without Riven. If you watch my live streams, you already know that. Okay, now which one to pick, Magister or Ceramic? I would say depends on which one you have a Riven for. If you have a Riven for Ceramic and you pick Magister, that would be a waste. Okay, so pick which one you have a Riven for. But if you don't have a Riven for neither of them and you want to invest, go for Magister 100%, as I damage cap more often using Magister. Now, the helmet ability, as you saw, I was using Nourish. I totally agree that it's getting nerfed very soon, but we wasn't using it for the damage output, we was using it for the viral proccing. So you need to keep that in mind. Also, don't worry about the energy multiplier, as we're already using Equilibrium in the build, and I will show you everything in a second. Now, we got Eclipse from outside source, and we know right now Eclipse is a multiplicative damage. Now, also, Eclipse is getting nerfed very soon in the Dante Unbound. Maybe you're watching this video when it's already got nerfed, and it's gonna become additive damage like Vex Armor, not multiplicative damage Eclipse, but still you'll be able to do a damage cap, and I will make a review about everything. Now let's go for the build. And here we are for the build. You want to run 5 Violet Archon shards with more than 500 energy for the damage boost to be doubled. Now you want to run them all Tau Force if you can. Like me in this situation, I'm trying to make them all Tau Force. There's 3 more to go. Now Nourish, as you can see, I'm running it with 100 strength. As I told you, I'm not relying on Nourish for the damage or the energy multiplier. I'm relying on it for viral priming. That's why most of my builds using the priming with Nourish as viral. So even if they nerf it, my builds are intact. Okay, perfect. Thinking in the future. Steel charge, 60% melee additive damage. Prime sure-footed so you don't fall down. Olympus. Strength stretch will be 45% ability range, accumulating whip claw for 350% stacked whip claw damage, primed flow for energy, primed continuity for duration, adaptation to resist the incoming damage types, augur reach for ability range, a rolling guard to become invulnerable for 3 seconds, which is very helpful and can save you a lot in a lot of situations. Equilibrium, health will give you energy and energy will give you health. It converts the initial pickups, but Arcane Energize doesn't care at all. And many Thanos was like, Nourish and Equilibrium and Energy, don't do them. It's getting nerfed now. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Arcane Fury, a critical hit, 60% chance for 180% melee damage to melee weapons for 18 seconds. And yeah, I'm happy I was using a lot Energy, Equilibrium, and Nourish in the same build, as now if my builds will shine and rise and everything is good. So, moving on. Sedu will be there to put more like viral and it helps you a lot around when there is a lot of enemies, even to prime them really fast. Okukuru will be there for a backup, but here is the build anyway. And the Magister build. Now you would say, Hank, should I build the Sancti or I build Magister? Both of them are really good, but the Sancti is more of using the weapon to fight with it, not as a stat stick. So if that's what you're looking for, go for the Sancti Magister. But if you're looking for a stat stick, you go for Magister, okay? As Magister will have a higher boosts from the Incarnon because it's not Sancti, it's lower, so it gets more, and also the Riven disposition. Alright, so the Evolution 1, when you reach 6, you're not going to activate the Incarnon Evolution, but if you want, you can, of course, do that to increase more your damage. Now, Evolution 2, increase damage by 100 when melee equipped, 40% attack speed. Evolution 3, 1.4 range. It doesn't affect the whip claw or anything, but there is nothing else we can go, so we'll just go for that one. Because sometimes you do a heavy attack when you're trying to activate Sedo and you run out of combo. It's good to have this range, so you go ensnaring enemy with the second ability and building up your 12 combo back, especially at enemies beyond level 2000. Alright, Evolution 4, increase critical chance by 16 and increase critical damage multiplier by 1. And this is why a lot of Thanos love to use the Magister, as we're running 18.9 and we're not even full Tau Forged. Alright, Naramon to sustain your combo. You don't want to lose your combo. Trust me, trust me, trust me. You can run Uniro to Armor Strip, but it will not be as effective as Naramon. Now, we're going to be running Vinari. Vinari will help you out a lot there, especially you're going to have Tenacious Bond for critical damage and so on, with Bite for the critical chance. Now, here is going to come a lot of like argument where I'm using Lucky, which is my pet. You're going to say, why using 2 Kavats? One is going to be for Charm, for the loot, and one will be for the Tenacious Bond. It's the best in slot, Lucky. I cannot replace my Smita Kavat. Now for the Magister build, Shattering Storm, Dreamer's Wrath. You don't need it actually, because you're not going to be activating Tanokai, but it's going to be there if you want to activate the Incarnon form without using your combo. So you have it for Kora. You get the idea here, right? Primed Pressure Point, Blood Rush, Organ Shatter, Sacrificial Steel, Primed Fever Strike, Whipping Wound, Spoiled Strike, Gladiator, Might. Now, melee exposure on ability cast, which is your first ability, Whipping Claw, gain 40% corrosive damage on melee strikes for 25 seconds, stacks up to 140%. So, what you have here exactly? You're having a Toxin from Magister, which is, there you go, and you're gonna have corrosive from melee exposure, and you're going to have viral from Nourish. Combining all those together with the slash that's gonna be hitting the enemies and puncture and impact and so on, it's gonna create a mass of destruction on those enemies, and you take them down in no freaking time. Alright, so that's it. That's all you need. And you're gonna be rocking and rolling, taking down all the Steel Path enemies. And by this, guys, we come to an end to our video. I really hope this video helps you out. You can catch me playing Kora on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday when I'm live. Monday we're playing the reset, but Wednesday and Saturday more like it. And always remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to support the channel. And let me know in the comments below if you find this video helpful and entertaining. Join our Discord link in the description, and see you guys next time.